Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. Nigeria's political landscape is undergoing a major transformation, marked by a growing wave of defection into the ruling All Progressive Congress. What began as an isolated movement has evolved into nationwide political migration involving top figures from across the country. Recently, the APC national chairman announced plans to welcome key members of the Africa Democratic Congress, ADC, while reports suggest that the Bayelsa governor and several lawmakers are set to join the ruling party. The surprise defection of Senator Ben Mori-Bruce, a prominent PDP figure, has further filled the thread. From Enugu to the National Assembly, the defections are drawing Nigeria's political map. Rather, it is redrawing it. Joining us on this show this morning is Dr. Tajuddin Yinusi, former chairman of the DPP in Lagos State, who himself once crossed over to the APC. He'll be helping us unpack the motive, the political undercurrent, the real implications of this nationwide wave of mass defection. Welcome to the show, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning.
Yes. Good morning, sir. Yeah. And you can join the conversation by calling us on the numbers on the screen, 020-1634-352013. See the number on the screen, munch it and call us. You can also tweet to us, #YourView on TVC. Tweet using @TVC Connect so we can get to hear from you. We are a little bit confused about this, mainly because there's been a mass, consistently since APC got into power, almost every other month, if people they'll cross carpet, even to the point where big wigs, like prominent political figures in PDP are moving, and other opposition parties are moving into PDP. Now, the worry is this becoming, are we strengthening democracy? Are we becoming a one-party system? And how can we avoid becoming a one-party system?
Thank you very much. Good morning. The defection, as Riley said, is not in the spirit of turning Nigeria to a one-party state, because if you look at a recent statement by His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he really said it that there's room for anybody able to contest the post of presidency from 2027. So, which shows that the constitution of Nigeria still give rooms, to multi-party system that we are still operating. So, but as Radhi said, the issue of defection is, has a lot of fundamental reasons. So, the reasons why people are defecting, when you go into the market, and the democracy market is what we are operating in this country. And when you reach the market and you see that this product is better than this, so you stand the chance to look for a better product.
Democracy market.
Yes, you are in democracy market, and there is a free will. Everybody is having, the free chance to buy from whatever stand he or she gets a better product. So I think APC is giving the whole country a better product that people are interested in.
So how do you determine better markets, better products? Is it just by incumbency or ideology?
No, not really by incumbency. So, but I could buy into ideology. Yes.
Okay, what's the difference in the ideologies of the PDP and all the parties that have come with the APC, really?
Incumbency means power. When you are in government power. Ideology doesn't mean when you are in power. The ideology of the party is different from, the fact that you are in power or not. We are having, for the first time in history, Nigerians, we are lucky to have a president that is a real politician, a grassroots politician. Right from the beginning of his life, that is an architect, of a political structure, that he knows right from the foundation to the roof. Not a politician that is brought in to come and rule. So, and that is the reason why you see how my able president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is structuring Nigeria. He is doing it confidently because he really knows the architect. When an architect becomes a civil engineer, In other, it will be a double major. And that's what is happening. It's a political architect becoming a political engineer, and is building, a nation that is interesting for all viewers to appreciate.
Okay, I'd like to just pick your brain on the fact that the defections, cross-carpeting, migration, whatever language we want to use, and looking at your portfolio as a person, you were in DPP,
yes,
and you came into APC. And I remember that sometime back, one of the APC bigwigs once mentioned publicly that if you were a sinner, or if you are a sinner, if you join our political party, the APC, you are going to have a go and sin no more syndrome. So in my head, I'm like, is it the weight of the sin that allegedly some of these other people have had that is making them cross carpet? Is it political pressure? Is it patronage, or just basic survival instincts? Because hunger is not good in the body. Let's acknowledge.
You see, like I already said before, when we are talking about the defection, and I have about 7 nautical reasons. You understand why defection come in place. And if time permits me, maybe I should go through into it briefly. So the first and foremost is the lack of political ideology. Lack of political ideology. A lot of Nigerian parties, mostly Nigerian politicians, when we want to go into any party, we just go here to be recognized. We want to become a politician. Understand? So you ask yourself a question: why all these people are not defecting into APGA? Why are they not defecting into Labour Party? So at least they are in the system. So, but like I really said, they are looking into the ideology of APC, being a party that has,
I disagree, sir. I think they are looking into the APC as a party in power.
Yes.
Simple and short.
As the incumbent party in power.
Yes, as the incumbent party in power.
But why, let me just throw you back to Issue Lane. In 1999, 2003, this same Mr. President was the governor of Lagos State. And it came to a time when he remained the only AD governor, if you could remember then. So why don't he defected into DPP then? He stayed on his lane. He stood on his lane.
So is it what this example you just gave is giving is alluding to the fact that people that move are the ones that don't have strong political ideology? Because if when the president was the only governor in AD, he didn't cross carpet, he stayed in his own, he stood in his own party. How about other people? So the people that are now moving, is it that they don't have strong ideology with the party that they are in?
That is what is happening.
That would apply to you too, sir.
I call it the political ideological barrenness. You understand? So when in a situation when you are drinking from a cup, for instance, and they throw you into an ocean, you will see that water pass water. You understand? Okay. And that is what is happening in Nigeria. There is no party without an ideology anyway. Everybody has his own ideology one way or the other. But when you look at what APC is putting on ground, you will bow.
Yeah, so let me take your question, number 2, after the break. Let's go on a quick break right now. When we return from the break, we'll continue with the conversation. Stay with us, we'll be right back. Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. We still have Dr. Tajuddin Yunus here with us, and we are discussing the cross-carpeting that has been taking place from many other parties into APC. Ramatu had a question before the break.
Okay, so I wanted to ask you that this cross-carpeting, is it in the interest of Nigerians? Can you say it's in the interest of Nigerians, or is the politicians is for their own, selfish interests? That's one. And then I've realized that APC just accepts anybody, you understand, regardless of their background, and because we all know that some of them that defect to those camps, they're not even doing anything in their respective states. There's nothing, they have not even achieved a lot in their states. They've not done anything in their own states. And APC accepting them, what does that mean? You understand? Because APC is supposed to, our parties are supposed to give us the best people out there so we can vote. And then number 2, these defections, they are weakening the other parties, the strength of other parties. So what do you think, or how do you want us, like we Nigerians, because I'm going to talk like we from the outside, how we Nigerians, you're already getting us confused with all these defections, you know, they're moving from one party to another already. We are now seeing that the parties are becoming weak. So what do you think, and what do you have to say about this?
Well, thank you very much. You know, like you first asked that, is it in interest of Nigerians or the political interest?
Yes.
That is the second reasons that I have in my paper here.
Over LGAs talking about.
Okay.
So,
no, you can go ahead.
so that is the second reasons why people, you know, defect from one place to another. You see, because people will weigh your ideological positions, the ideological position of each party. You can imagine, let me cite a good example of a state like Oyo State. When the issue of local government autonomy come into place, ordinarily everybody knows that local government autonomy is to the benefits of people in the grassroots.
Grassroots, yeah.
So we are having a governor from PDP parties that stand on his toes and say that he's not going to accept it. And I believe that up to now, autonomy has not been working in Oyo State.
No, but you know, the question she asked was if it is in the interest of
That
Nigerians.
is what I'm saying. These
or
are
in
the ideologies,
of
these are
themselves.
the ideological positions that Nigerians will be weighing. It is, you know, the interest, you weigh the ideological position of each party.
I understand.
I didn't mean that the
understand what you're
party
trying to
is working. They're supposed to have cautioned a governor like that. That why
From
are you
taking that position.
yes, yes.
Okay.
Why are you so adamant that the president is giving an offer to the local government that they should be on autonomy? And he said no. Then what reason could Engineer Seyi Makinde give to Nigerians
For being against.
for being adamant to an opportunity given to the grassroots local government
Let me
boards?
take this call and then we'll continue with the second question that Ramatu had asked.
Yes.
Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Mr. Tajudeen.
Good morning.
Oh, yeah. My name is Peter. I'm calling from. I want us to be factual. Like now, we all know we are not babies any longer. We all know that those who defected to the major party are people who are looking for what they can get. In most cases, he who controls the central fund, have the best power. So you see that in other parties, the people in positions will be looking for where they can have ground. And it is all about those who are involved in that business. If you are a politician, it's a business of politicians. They try to hang on to where there is central fund so that they can have enough power and enough things to eat. Tell me today, you talk about ideology. Let us go to memory line. Now, tell me, what is different from what we are having now and what we used to have before? So I want to bring it to your notice that even now, if you talk about terrorism, insecurity, and every other thing, it's even worse than what we used to have. So actually, if anybody telling me about ideology or better ideology, I don't see the APC different from PDP. It can never do the same thing. And things are even getting worse. I think it is high time we say the truth to Nigerians and let maybe bury our heads. That's all.
Thank you so much for your call, Peter. Peter is of the opinion that it's not about ideology, it's about the platform that would support the politicians. And I remember the drama in Osun State, right? Yes, it was Osun State between former Governor Oyetola and the Senator Adeleke that he wants to decamp. He had met with the president, but you cannot decamp when somebody else is holding ground. That the camp of Oyetola, they are holding ground and they don't want to yield their platform to another person. So it looks very obvious that it's a selfish interest game that is going on. It is a game of where will I have ground. Before, everybody used to decamp before elections so that they can have the platform to compete on. But now their decamping is a way of securing their position because they feel APC is going to win. Sir, can you in good conscience say that this is good for our democracy? good for our democracy that when you, as we are heading towards the new the campaign season, it looks like there might not be any opposition that can vie against APC right now?
Well, there will be. I'm not of the opinion that will be. We Nigerians, we need to talk to ourselves in the real sense. You understand? Mm-hmm. Because the bandwagon effect is one of the problems that is worrying the electorates in Nigeria. You understand? Assuming that Ajia now decide to start a party tomorrow and say, okay, I want to establish, a party and I want to become a contender. And everybody knows that she is a very nice person. She will be a kind person that will be able to do better things for the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Somebody that my last caller now will come out and say, new party.
It will not work.
It will not work. You understand?
Okay.
And,
so that may also play.
This is one of the problems that we are having in this country. They will not even look at your relationship as what do you have on ground? How much do you get? All this kind of syndrome is part of problems that we electorate, we don't check in ourselves. It's not the problem of a politician that look at it like, look, the way this thing is going, I will have an upper hand if I swift from party A to party B. You understand? For me to get all what I need from Mr. President, it could be. You understand? It could be. For me to get all what I need from my states, for me to be relevant, let me, if I cannot win them, let me join them.
Let me quickly take this phone call. Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Hello.
Iswade, welcome to the show.
Yeah, good morning.
Yes, how's Abuja?
Abuja is great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, listening to your guest in the studio there, saying that those who are defecting is because of the party's ideology. But the fact remains that none of them, the governors especially, none of them has mentioned ideology as the reason why they were defecting. All of them, no one as in exception, have always said they want to connect to the government at the center. Not because of ideology, but because they want to connect their people to have more resources from the center. One begins to wonder, is the federal government and just for the APC people? Then going beyond that, I think we have to be very careful not to run this country into a one-party state, because we don't have what it takes to be able to run a one-party state. A country like China is more or less a one-party state, but it is a party that is founded on serious high level of discipline, where if you commit anything that you are not supposed to do, we all know the repercussions. That to the extent that the life can be taken. So do we have what it takes? Just recently, just 2 weeks ago, we saw how the president rolled out pardoned even drug barons, bandits, and so on and so forth. You can't run a country like that. Let us be very careful about this issue of defection, because if we don't stop it, we are going to end up as a one-party state, and in a situation where there's no opposition, it is going to be very, very bad. I think one way to go, I know it's the same politicians that will call on to look for a way to arresting the situation. There is a need to put a law in place that if you run on a political party platform manifesto and the people voted for you based on that manifesto, if you must jump ship to leave the party, then you must go back to the people to approve for you to either move on to another party or you drop the ticket. It is the only way we can sustain this democracy. Okay. That's my contribution. Thank you
so much, Ms. Wagbe. We'll take a quick break now. When we return, we hear from I've not heard from Dami throughout this segment.
I've had my first question, but
stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back, and thanks for staying with us. So I'll yield the floor to Dami. Ask your question.
My question now borders around the fact that we knew how APC had transformed over the years, and we saw that a lot of, quite a few people who have crossed carpet were the ones at one point in time who swore never to be there. What are they doing there? The party that they called names, they said all sorts.
Sure.
And we even see that in this current dispensation, we have somebody whose leg is in APC and his leg is still in PDP, who is a honorable minister. So it's also, it begs my worry to say, is even the APC as a party, their structure, are they sure that they are not even opening their gates to moles that will come and still sabotage their efforts? Do you think you people are sure of these people? Yes, a party cannot say don't come in or we reject you or this. But are you people really sure of the people you are opening your doors to? That if they do not, if they grab what they want, they are not going to discard you. Are you sure of their loyalty? 100%.
Well, thank you very much. Loyalty, 100%. Underlined. There is no 100% loyalty anywhere in the world. Like Radley said, what you can just do is just to obey, the terms and conditions given in the Constitution of Federal Republic of Nigeria, which gives freedom of parties. You are free, free exit and free entry. You understand? So when somebody decides that, okay, I want to defect your party, the party doesn't have anything, then when you enter the party, you will now see that this is the manifesto. These are our manifesto. These are the rules and regulations of the party that you are now entering. And I believe that before all of them will enter into the party, they must have check all these things. So like I rightly said, Mr. President is giving chance to true federalism in my own calculation. Yes, because what really happened in 1999, 2003, if you watch it very well, you will see that we are having a fair president. The issue of Fubara, His Excellency Fubara in Rivers State, that was given where a state of emergency was given to Rivers State government. So Mr. President True is waiting to the matter and make sure that all the what they call it, the political imbroglio in that area was settled. And he gave 6 months. Exactly on the day that 6 months lapsed, Mr. President flew into the country and made sure that Fubara, was reinstated. And that shows a true federalism. Despite the fact that's a PDP man.
Yeah, but then I don't know, is it official that Rivers State 2 has defected? Back to the issue, the case,
legality of defection.
The legality of defection. Our constitution provides that if you defect from your party, you lose your seats. And we see states and the entire machinery of states defecting right now. Bayelsa has just, defected. Akwa Ibom defected with the entire machinery of state. So the exception, which is the subsection 2, which says that if there's a problem within the party, you can then defect, is not the issue here. Abi, is that the issue? It's just that, I think we lack proper enforcement of our laws.
No, the section 2, as Riley said, is what is it has override the section 1.
Which party has problem that has caused the defection?
Maybe now, for instance, the governor said that it's no more doing the APC again, and all the maybe the members of House of Assembly, they remain. They are the ones to say, okay, we remove you from that seat as the president. But this mass inflow, where a whole assembly with their governor, we say that all of us, we are. So PDP need to watch themselves.
That mass inflow just feels very undemocratic to me. It just feels very Like, are we talking democracy or we're talking like, how can you be in a party, you got voted to power on that party, an entire
And the
assembly,
entire
all of you now
we are
move.
backing out.
And it's all shades of suspicion and wrong. But we'll take this final call before we end this segment. Da Silva, welcome to the show. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning to everybody there in the studio.
Yes, good morning.
Thank you.
Yes, you are doing a wonderful job again. What you are saying about that defection, people say they give different reasons. The reason why they are doing this is because the man at the center, President Tinubu, the way I know him, I once described him as a college of politics. Now, whoever studies that man in politics will never fail politics. So, with the kind of that man, okay, he has never defected. We know how it started from AD to AC, from AC to APC, and up to this very moment. He has never defected, and he has never lost. So he's someone that people would like to associate with.
Okay.
Politics is all about interest. And you know that if this man, like I described, that is a college of politics, that if he studied, he will not fail. So people will want to be part of him. So that's exactly what is happening. And secondly, I want to use the opportunity to say those people that have the courage to come out and say, oh, let me join this good man. May God help them. It is better than those that will be castigating the government unnecessarily when they see why they still say it's black. So that is how I see it. So let's keep doing it. All I know is that with the way we are going, Nigeria is going for the best. God bless you all.
On this optimistic side of the conversation, I think it's a good way to wrap up this conversation. Yeah. There will be opposing school of thought to this matter. Those that strongly believe that this does not support our democracy, especially because we don't have a vibrant opposition anymore. And those that, like Mr. Da Silva, who feel like people cross-carpeting is to study the political strength, in some words, the political sagacity of Mr. President, that if you want to get, you have to get close to him to understudy how he planned his way into that one. Whichever way, the positive note of we all pray that at the end of all of the movements, Nigeria heads in the right direction in a way that favors Nigerians, in a way that strengthens democracy, and in a way that strengthens, that builds a better future for all of us at the end of the day. Thank you so much, Dr. Tajuddin Yunusa, for the conversation we've had with you. We'll take a break right now as we end this segment, and we come back, we're going to Hot Topic. Stay with us, we'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.